He's pretty dang talented. We talked about him the other day. We watched him covering Cooper from Alabama. We said those are two guys that are going to play this game for a while. So he's talented, moves well, is quick, strong. You got to try to find out where he is, and when you can get away from him, a little bit.
Do they keep him in one place, or do you expect him to put him on? Do you expect him to put him on Pharaoh most of the day?
No, I don't think they'll do that all day. I think they'll mix up and keep doing what they're doing. They got a good defense. They got a strong D-line. He's a talented player, though, and we'll pick our spots with him. But I think we've got a pretty good plan. They can't cover everybody, hopefully.
Do you expect Pharaoh to get a ton of attention from the last two games he's had, not just from Vernon, but from their entire defense?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I think they're going to do what they can to stop him, certainly. And we're going to try to mix him up and move him around a little bit, and hopefully he can continue to have a big impact on the game.
What kind of goes into the decision to start Shaq or Demir each week?
How they played the week before, who had the most minuses, who had the most pluses, really who just performed the best. And neither one of them have been great. Neither one of them have played as well as they're capable of playing. So, but I'm holding them to a pretty high standard. I think they're both pretty talented young men, and they need to play well. And they can play well. So hopefully these last few games they can show what they're made of and play to a high level.
Steve, how do you think this team has been able to maintain camaraderie between the offense and the defense?
It's a team sport. You know, I've been around a lot of teams where the offense is good and defense is good, and offense is bad, special teams are, you know, at the end of the day, we're all one team, and we all know that. You win together and you lose together. And some people get more attention than others, and certainly we've had a lot of that too, but at the end of the day, we're all together. We all got to go into the game together. We got to all come out together, and we know to win. We all got to play well all the time. So we keep driving on. We've had a lot of close games. Haven't gone all our way. We know that, but if we can get a few breaks, you know, we still feel confident that we can play the game as a team.
If the Gators roll their coverage toward Pharaoh, as they're probably going to do,
we're going to motion to the other side.
Is it going to be up to Nick and some of the other guys to step up and start making some plays?
Oh, certainly, yeah, certainly. If they're going to double team Pharaoh all day, we got to find somebody else to hit. You know, if they're going to put 2 or 3 guys over there, we got to run the ball well too. We know that. So we got to find our spots. Dylan's got to look out there and know when he's got opportunities to get to Pharaoh and when he doesn't. When he doesn't, we got to do something else with it. And we certainly will have a plan for that.
Your dad mentioned a week or so ago that Schmidt definitely deserved more playing time than what he's been getting. Is he going to see him a little more?
You should see him some. He should certainly get a little opportunity to play. So we'll put him out there and let him run around. You'll definitely see him out there, as well as the other guys. They're all going to play, Demir, Shaq, and Shamir. And hopefully one can play better than the other. But if they all play about the same, they'll all 3 keep playing.
You guys showed the tape from 2 years ago down there. With the first half nightmare for you guys with all the turnovers.
Yeah, we watched that hour and hour. Yeah, we just keep watching it.
Yeah.
No, we haven't watched any of it. No, we watched a little bit of our last year tape, and even last year's tape was, I mean, their defense was strong. They were tough. We didn't move very far. We had 3 or 4 good plays in that game, it seemed like. We've watched mostly this year's stuff, some of last year's stuff, but hopefully we got a plan to go down there and play well.
How's the defense this year compared to the one last year?
It's pretty comparable. Some of the guys last year that played well last year that are back, and they're playing better than they did last year. So we certainly recognize those guys. They're short 1D tackles, so if they could lose about 3 or 4 more, it'd be nice. But yeah, no, they're a good team. They're pretty solid all around.
Are you happy overall with the decision to redshirt the 3 incoming receivers?
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, guys talk about playing. It's hard to play. I mean, I look back at Alshon when he came in. It took him a few weeks to really gather what he's doing. He's, you know, probably one of the best players ever played, or best receiver player. So those young guys are good players. They're going to be good players next year. But
yeah, he's good looking athlete.
How does Rory look, and what do you expect to get out of him?
He's had a great week of practice. He's been running around. Looks like he's, you know, full speed and ready to roll. He's excited about getting back. I think you know, there when you first find out and you kind of have a idea that maybe you're done for the year, and then all of a sudden you know, it's not as bad as once thought, and he gets back in the game. And, you know, I think he's pretty excited about that, as any of us would be. So he's had a great week of practice. 2 of his better days he's had.
Do you think he'll start?
You know, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how the next day or so goes. But you know, he's been getting full go here the last couple of days, so hopefully it'll last all week.
Can you guys take any gratification out of the crazy offensive numbers you've been able to put up this year?
I don't ever take any gratification unless we win the game.
Okay.
Never have, never will.
Coach, I guess the last 2 years ago, things didn't work out so well for the offense in Gainesville. You used that tape from 2 years ago to teach you guys this week. I know Dylan played second half of that game.
Yeah, he did. You know, sure. We always utilize the tape and everything, but you know, that's a game just living proof. We've got to go down there and make sure we take care of the football.